Hi all and welcome back to the second hour. Are you there, Drake? Drake?
Yeah, but I got to turn my button off.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I hope everybody took a good listen to what's going on. I really do. This ain't games. This is serious stuff. It's for real. When I get validation from 5, 6 different places on the same thing, it generally turns out to be right. And like I say, I will post some stuff where the federal government's been stealing from Social Security as soon as I'm done here. So, let the questions fly, I guess.
Right, okay. Where we go. Any updates on the latest from Neil Keenan, particularly in light of Gene Haynes' recent post, please?
Okay, I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to also say some other things. Gene Haynes and some other people that I won't name seem to have a problem with what's going on, and I'm hoping those problems are not severe enough to cause further serious problems. One of the issues has been reading things into things without things that supposedly are attributed being said. And as I have stipulated before, and I'm going to stipulate this very clearly in answer to this question for everybody to hear as part of the program, if for any reason I've offended somebody, hurt their feelings, caused them problems in some way they see as a problem, I'm officially apologizing. Why would I do that? Number one, I don't care what the reasons for the objections are. Number two, we as a group collectively need to address the problems dealing with freedom. That's it. The rest of it is inconsequential. I don't even matter. But I'm a voice. I'm on the radio. I deal with a lot of people. And I'm going to try to bring you as much truth as I can find as quickly as I can find it for the betterment of our condition and situation. I'm going to try to further the advances that we've been making. And, yeah, they're pretty good advances. Now, playing parties, whether it's a Tea Party or Democrat or Republican Party, don't matter to me. Be independent all you want. Be a free thinker. Don't let somebody else think for you. Look at things. Size it up. Fire will burn your fingers. It's not complicated. It's time for the American people as a whole to start understanding that the things most important to all of us, that could be as simple as texting to a teenager, as complicated as life is for the poor parents that get to raise a squirrely teenager. And, yeah, teenagers are squirrely, and if you talk to a teenager long enough and you make sense to them and you think about it and then you get them to thinking about it, they'll even admit it. Sometimes they're squirrely just for the fun of it. What I'm saying is we all need to do something, or all of the things that we are used to will be taken away. Now, taking away livelihood pretty rapidly right now. Taking away houses pretty rapidly right now. What happens when the teenager that was used to texting can't because they don't have a home? That teenager don't like that. They feel like mom and dad's son did something wrong when they probably didn't do nothing wrong. A lot of people have been scammed by the system, and we need to rectify that, fix it. The way you do that is to go back to the original documentation and all this other stuff that I've been talking about. Just that simple. There's your update.
Right, thanks for that. Yes. Right, I think we're just about done on questions. On a couple of minutes summing up before we finish off with the music.
Yeah, real simply. When an entity feels that your flesh, your life, has no value, it's doing one of two things. It's either trying to destroy you, wipe you out, kill you, etc., or it's a bear or a mountain lion and it's just hungry. Those two go hand in hand in some respects, because that is both predatory. And the common enemy, and this is common to everybody, even the people who think they got it made, are these people who think they should have that say. And this is what we all, every one of us, irrespective as to petty disagreements or arguments, complexities or whatever, need to strive for. Now, some people have gotten to a point in terms of realizing certain things, and they're no longer able to participate. I am fully understanding of that, and I hold no grudge or problem with that. I understand that absolutely. Some people have decided that somebody else's information was important enough for them to out themselves out of the situation entirely. Then the personality disagreement, the mistakes made by strong personalities conflicting has caused problems. And you've heard the term divide and conquer. I will suggest strongly that we have agents within our groups, and that these agents are very carefully orchestrating as much division as is possible. You ask a question here, drop a hint there, and things happen. And we need to not only try to be aware of that, as I've outed tonight, this is high-level stuff. This is not something that was supposed to be put out for public consumption at all under any circumstances, and you got it. The reason you got it is you need to know about it. You need to understand that the reality is they want us all to shrivel up and die, except for those servants and slaves that they want to keep for whatever reason. And that's basically a real common, simply everybody's enemy. So watch around midnight, see whether or not the bottom falls out of the market. If it don't happen tonight, it's supposed to take place sometime in November. I've heard the 7th. That's one date that I was given. I'm not making these dates, okay?
Right, okay, thanks for that, Drake. Very interesting show. We'll be back next Thursday, unless something else crops up. My name is Thomas Williams. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.